This is an edition of Around My Kitchen. And today's Around My Kitchen is going to be an obsession video, the first of the kind, and it is of my obsession with orchids, sort of specifically with orchids, genus, plant. This sink right here actually contains two. One is that, which is Phalaenopsis marii, which is reputedly one of the most fragrant, not the most fragrant, but it is one of my favorite. I shouldn't say it's the most fragrant, it is one of my favorite, because it does have the best of all of the stripes, the patterning, the chartreuse, the whites. It looks like a Bellina, but it's not. And it blooms a little bit more frequently than no, it looks like Gigantea, that's what I meant to say. I'm getting all screwed up. But that right there is one of my favorite all time. I'm obsessed with that. The other Phalaenopsis that I'm obsessed with is this right here, which is Phalaenopsis cornu cervi. Now this really is what the obsession is about, cornu cervi. So I'll just leave marii alone right now and go over here to the book, you know, what I'm talking about. And people have asked me, I have all kinds of stuff in here, but Illustrated Encyclopedia of Orchids, and that would be Alex Pridgeon. So when I go back to Phalaenopsis, and I'm at paths. Okay, turn on to it. There's path cornu cervi. Now, as far as Phalaenopsis, Vanditribe, Phalaenopsis. Anyway, cornu cervi, the description is over here. Burma, Nicobar Islands, Borneo, of course. Cornu cervi distinctive of its fleshy, flattened, inflorescent, sequentially produces flowers. Leaves are proportionally narrow for the genus. And there are several different kinds and varieties, which is why I really like it. This says cornu cervi is adapted to dry conditions, but I just don't know. I do agree they should be grown under bright light, and I'd say most Phalaenopsis prefer coarser epiphytic compost. And that meaning compost, meaning a material that is moisture retentive somewhat, and nutrient rich compost, not other than bark. So it does hold a little bit more moisture. They don't like to dry out. That's Phalaenopsis. But anyway, as the inflorescence produce periodic flushes of flowers, of course they should not be removed. And I did go through that so long. But let me just show you the plants. My obsession is beyond cornu cervi. I want to have every cornu cervi in color. And there's one in here that is not in here. One other trick that I've learned with Phalaenopsis is you use warm water, not cold out of the tap, or they will suffer greatly. But let me just go through. That's actually why they're in here, is they're getting a drink of water. But the yellow, and at some of these do have fragrance during parts of the day, but the yellow is particularly pleasing, and I don't know if that's the species or not, because yeah, there are so many varieties. This is the red over here that's just opening here. This is another red, and this here actually is what more looks closer to that picture that I just showed you. Let me see what this text says. Actually, it says Phalaenopsis manii, but I would just, it's a cornu cervi. And yeah, that really does look like the species that is in that photo. Completely the same flower. Yes. So yeah, you can see these spikes. This is the time when cornu cervi pushes forward, which is in the spring. They do get a little bit less in the winter, but they don't dry out. Okay, well, I'm not sure where I left off at. But I was talking about the moisture. They want warm water, not cold out of the tap. I think that's what I was talking about. As far as, please do not use cold water. they want warm tepid water, I should say tepid. So let me go over some of these tags just to get that out of the way. This one is cornu cervi jungle times cornu cervi yellow. Yeah, I'm not sure what jungle looks like. I would think it would be more, but beautiful nonetheless. Okay, so this one is, I'm not sure what that is. That is not the tag on the plant, but that is a cornu cervi. It is a red. That is the wrong tag. You can see the blooms right there that are coming. That is a red. I'm not sure what that tag is. Let's see what this one is. Cornu cervi red times cornu cervi red star. And that's this one that's opening up. And of course, this is the cornu cervi that I showed you from the book. Again, cornu cervi do not want to dry out. Warm water, warm tepid water, you know, fast draining media, but they want some moisture retentiveness in there, not necessarily sphagnum, but more than a little bit more like chunky bark, more like cocoa husks or something like that. But that is my video. Thanks for watching.